The bride had clearly turned into a zombie, but she never attacked anyone. Instead, she spent every day crawling on the ground, looking for something. The soldiers aimed their guns at her, ready to shoot. Just then, the zombie bride stood up. She tried to put on a ring, but her finger was too thin, and the ring kept slipping off. Even so, she kept trying again and again. Seeing this strange scene, the soldiers slowly lowered their weapons. But to stay cautious, one soldier stepped forward and picked up a steel needle from the ground. He aimed and fired it at the bride. All the soldiers immediately raised their guns again, ready to kill her. But the bride did not fight back. She just kept looking for the ring. It turned out that just a few days ago, she had been at her wedding with her husband. That was when the zombie outbreak began. Everyone followed the army in a rush to escape. Suddenly, her husband started to have a nosebleed. The soldiers thought he was infected and tried to drag him away for quarantine. The bride explained that he had leukemia. But the soldiers did not believe her and took him away. Then came the sound of a gunshot. Her last hope was gone. When she saw his body, she fell to her knees in despair. Not long after her husband died, the bride was also infected. But she never forgot him. Once the soldiers confirmed that the zombie bride was not dangerous, they gave her a green tag to show she was safe. As they prepared to leave, the zombie bride suddenly ran toward a bald soldier. In her fading memory, her husband had also been bald. She thought the soldier was her husband. The soldier had no choice but to run away. Soon, the soldiers finished their mission and were ready to return to the safe zone. But trouble had already started at the base. An old woman, thinking she was a burden to her son because of her illness, tried to run away. By accident, she stepped on a landmine. A soldier rushed over to help her. But the woman told him to go, saying she could not hold still much longer. The soldier, however, pressed down on her foot to keep the mine from going off. Suddenly, the woman had a severe nosebleed. She had also been infected by the zombie virus. When the officer arrived, he checked and found the mine might be a dud. Still, the rescue was dangerous. But the kind-hearted soldier did not hesitate. He drove straight toward the woman to help. At the last second, the woman and the officer jumped out of the way. Luckily, the mine did not explode. It was indeed a dud. Just as the team was preparing to leave the city, a huge explosion shook the ground. Now things were even worse, because the sound of the explosion would draw every zombie in the city straight to them.